Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We hope everyone has been keeping safe this CMCO. Welcome to the AmBank Group's Malaysia Budget Talk, where we discuss the Budget 2021 in depth and talk about the overall outlook on impact of the recently announced budget to businesses. Our speakers will touch specifically on three topics. For your info, there is a slight change of topic sequence. We will start with helping businesses during the COVID-19 pandemic. Mr. Christopher Yap will be discussing on what and how AmBank is able to help businesses through this challenging period. We'll also have Dr. Anthony Das to talk about Malaysia Budget 2021, specifically economic and industry outlook. Last but not least, Mr. Jamzidi Khalid will be sharing his insight on 2021 currency outlook. Before we begin, let's hear welcoming remarks from Mr. Christopher Yap, the Managing Director of Business Banking of AmBank Group. He is also our first presenter with the topic Helping Businesses During the COVID-19 Pandemic. Mr. Christopher brings with him more than 20 years of experience in the financial services industry, with specific focus on the SME and commercial segments. He is now taking charge of AmBank's strategy development and execution to expand the group's presence and market share in the entrepreneurial and SME sector through market responsive products, business efficiency solutions, and service excellence. One of the key initiatives to accelerate entrepreneurial development is by introducing the AmBank Biz Club platform and aimed to help grow and nurture SMEs, equipping them with the fundamentals to achieve sustained success. Without further delay, let's hear it from Mr. Christopher Yap.
Thank you, and good morning, everyone. First of all, I would like to also thank Dr. Anthony Tas, our Chief Economist and Head of AmBank Research. Dr. Anthony Das is not a medical doctor, but a PhD holder, so he's my good friend and colleague. Secondly, also good morning to Encik Jamzidi Khalid, or popularly known as JK. He's the Deputy MD of Wholesale Banking, and of course, Head of Group Treasury and Markets. And of course, a very good morning to all our clients and customers that join us this morning. Thank you for taking your time off to attend this budget talk that organized by AmBank. This year has been extremely challenging for the bank as well as for the clients out there due to the calamity caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. And we are still going through the CMCO right now, and globally has resulted a lot of crisis economically, halt the production, and due to the lockdown earlier of the year, a lot of businesses cannot be operating, and also that actually gave us a lot of uncertainties. So in AmBank, we always aim to go beyond financing in assisting our customers, hope that we want to help our clients to strive post-COVID-19, which we are still going through right now. So I think we really need to prepare ourselves. That's why we have this session to introduce what are the initiatives that we have in place to assist our customers to strive and thrive post-COVID-19. So today, just let me share with you some of the initiatives in AmBank that we have put in place to assist our customers in helping to navigate through this difficult time. Right. So according to the survey conducted by EY, the impact of COVID-19 on businesses are in many fronts, especially in the areas that highlighted in the slides. First of all, on the left-hand side, if you see financial is a main concern, where you have delays in receivables, of course, payment to vendors, as well as customers that are not operating, they are not able to have the sales, and that will also have significant burden to their financials. Moving on top, technology is one issue because of the lockdown. There is a difficulty to communicate with customers and suppliers. Traditionally, their suppliers and customers used to come to the shop or to the offices, but due to the lockdown, a lot of these initiatives cannot be happening. And also, there's insufficient work from home connectivity and insufficient infrastructure. That's number two. Number three, on the right-hand side is the customer's demand, which significantly reduced due to the lockdown and insufficient access to the customers. Supply chain at the bottom is also impacted significantly, delay in shipping and delay in receiving supplies. And of course, due to lower sales, there's an accumulation on the inventory. on the bottom left, people is also significantly impacted due to operational downtime, delay in projects and tasks, and of course, deferment in training. These are the 5 main areas that is based on EY is significantly impacting the businesses in the COVID-19 situation. Now, what businesses need is really to maintain the financial relief, of course, maintaining the cash flow, keep the company running. The initiative and the assistance that needed by the businesses are tax reduction, loan relief, and grant assistance, which I will go through in more details later on. In terms of technology, people, and supply chain, there are also significant measures that you need to accept digital documents, clear e-banking guidelines, and online training for the clients. And last is the return to normalcy, where the businesses need to continue with the removal of MCO restriction. In AmBank, if you see on the right side of the slides, we have given financial relief to customers through the 6 months moratorium for SMEs and individual. We also have given the repayment assistance packages, which I will go through later on. The financial schemes that is provided by the government and channeled through the banks are special relief facilities in the tune of 10 billion ringgit. The Penjana financing scheme, Dana Jamin Prihatin, which is still going on, the government guarantee scheme, which is the Prihatin, the CGC loan, and the latest to be rolled out is the Targeted Relief and Recovery Fund, we call it TRRF, in the tune of 2 billion. So if you see the financial schemes that's provided, there are many schemes targeted for businesses out there, from the small businesses to even to larger enterprises through various schemes that are listed in the slides. In terms of technology solution, AmBank has provided mAccess Biz to allow customers to transact more efficiently in conducting their business with the bank, and as well as their customers and suppliers. We have also created something called AmBank Biz Hub, which I will explain in a little bit more details later on how do we assist customers to onboard the e-commerce journey. And another initiative is the digital onboarding to allow customers to open an account with us without even have to go to the branch and to meet anybody. For business transformation, we have come up with initiative of AmBank Biz Race. These are the new norm of the business driving Industrial Revolution 4.0. How do we help our customers to embark on the digitalization journey, as well as how do we help our customers to move into the halal segment, which is something that is under-penetrated. And of course, we have the AmBank Biz Hub, which is a marketplace backed by a commercial bank to allow customers to trade online without even having their own website. Now, some of the statistics that I would like to share with all of you, for AmBank, total SMEs that we have given 6 months moratorium, close to about 17 billion that in terms of loan amount, and that benefits about 7,500 customers in AmBank. And in the financing scheme that we have provided, we have given the special relief facilities that is given by Bank Negara, channeled through the banks, Penjana SME financing, Penjana tourism financing, especially for the tourism industry that is badly impacted, Dana Jamin loans guaranteed by Ministry of Finance, government guarantee schemes, as well as Prihatin. So total amount that we have given to SMEs and businesses out there is about in tune of 2 billion ringgit, and that is benefiting about 2,000 over customers. So these are the numbers that we have actually given out to our customers out there in terms of the moratorium, as well as the additional financing due to the COVID-19 situation. I go through a little bit details in terms of the schemes that is provided by the government, channeled through the banks. For example, the first on the left-hand side is the Penjana scheme, financing scheme, strictly for the SMEs that is affected by COVID-19, and these are the micro enterprises in the tourism industries. Those customers that have applied for the special relief funds are not eligible for these funds, and these are really for the segment that is impacted on the tourism side. So this scheme that has total amount of 2 billion ringgit, and each business can actually apply up to 500,000 and for up to 5 years. The Penjana tourism financing is another 1 billion allocation, up to 300,000 ringgit and up to 7 years with the interest rate of 3.5%. And these are guaranteed by CGC with this 90% guaranteed cover. So if you are interested in the Penjana financing scheme, please contact the bank or contact your relationship manager. On the middle column, which is the Dana Jamin Prihatin, these are for the non-SMEs, which are for the bigger customers that is impacted, and these are the financing amount up to 20 million ringgit, right? And the maximum financing of 400 million, and 80% is also guaranteed up to 5 years. So this is also another scheme that guaranteed by the government, and if you are in this category and if you're interested to apply for the Dana Jamin Prihatin, also contact the bank or contact your relationship manager. In the middle column, you have the government guarantee scheme Prihatin, another category of SMEs affected by COVID-19 situation. And these are up to 20 million. So if you have above 20 million, you go for the Dana Jamin. Up to 20 million, you go for the government guarantee scheme. We call it GGS Prihatin. And this is also 80% guaranteed by the government as well. The latest one that is announced by the Ministry of Finance during the budget is the TRRF, which is the Targeted Reliefs and Recovery Financing, a new fund of 2 billion ringgit for customers that didn't apply for any of the schemes, Penjana, Dana Jamin Prihatin, or special relief funds that face the situation right now. They can still apply for the TRRF, which is up to 500,000 per SMEs and 75,000 for the micro enterprises with a tenor up to 7 years. Interest rate is also again at 3.5%, and these are also government guaranteed of 80%. So these are the amount that is, or these are the schemes that's given by the government. But in AmBank, on the last column, we initiated our own CGC loan for the SMEs that need to sustain. Even though if you applied for any of the special relief funds earlier, you can still apply for the CGC loan that is administered by AmBank, which we give up to financing of 1 million with a tenor up to 7 years. And these are also guaranteed by the CGC. So all these schemes that customers need to apply, you can actually contact your relationship manager. There's no need to provide any collateral. We will actually obtain the government guarantee for you, and the funds will be dispersed to your account once it's approved. So if you are interested, please contact your relationship manager or email to the email address that is given to you at the bottom of the screen. So in really helping our businesses to future-proof their business, AmBank, again, like I mentioned, we really want to aim to go beyond financing in assisting our customers. For example, AmAccess Biz is a new internet banking that we have rolled out to SMEs out there to allow customers to transact online. And you can do all your transactions, either remittance or foreign exchange through AmAccess Biz. We have also created a marketplace called BizHub, where customers can put their product online and they can actually sell to all the customers within AmBank. This is a marketplace that is created for customers to have access to the AmBank ecosystem, where you can access to 100,000 of SMEs within the AmBank ecosystem. This is something that we have done, and if you are keen to list your product in AmBank BizHub, you can contact your relationship manager as well. And finally, the last initiative is the digital onboarding. We are rolling out a program called digital onboarding, where you can apply or you can open an account with AmBank without coming into the branch. All will be done online, and it will be a seamless, contactless application where you can actually just open an account regardless in any location, as long as you have access to the internet. So this is something that we'll be rolling out very soon to the customers out there. A screenshot on the BizHub, some of the things that we have done. Currently, is very active with a lot of customers putting their products online. So you do not have to invest in your own e-commerce platform. You do not have to hire a consultant to build a website for you. All you need to do is contact your relationship manager, and we will have a team of people to contact you to list your product online, and you can start trading, buying and selling online as well. This is the AmBank BizHub. Again, on the right side is the AmAccess Biz, where you can transact your account online, other remittances, monitor your incoming funds, or even do a foreign exchange. Next. So to assist our customers strive and thrive this COVID situation, we have organized virtual conferences. We have done about 26 webinar sessions to our customers, focusing on industries 4.0, digitalization, halal business, as well as capital markets for customers that are interested to tap on the capital markets instead of traditional loan. We have also created AmBank Biz Race for customers that would like to apply for some grants from the MITI, the Ministry of International Trade, or AmDeck to onboard their digitalization. These are something that we have done. And the online marketplace, as mentioned earlier, is to allow customers to embark on a digital journey without even have to build their own e-commerce website. The three main areas that we have developed for the AmBank Biz Race is the Industry 4.0. These are really for the manufacturer and the manufacturing related services. Throughout our communication with customers as well as the businesses out there, there are insufficient investment into Industry 4.0 to things like adopting sensor or to actually prevent a shutdown or downtime in their manufacturing line. So Industry 4.0 is an area that we want to introduce to the manufacturers out there to embark on this journey. And with this, you can actually apply for a grant from MITI. And if you participate in the Biz Race in the Industry 4.0 track, you can actually sign up, and we have a team of experts to help you to apply for a grant from the MITI as well as adopting IR 4.0 into your manufacturing plant. The middle column is the digitalization. Together, we work with AmDeck, another government agency, to help our businesses to drive into digitalization. How do we embark on the new journey of, besides brick and mortar, you can have another channel of your sales by going to e-commerce. Also, there are grants available under AmDeck, and if you participate in Biz Race under digitalization, we also have a team of people to help you to apply for this grant from AmDeck. And the halal segment is the final segment, and there were a lot of misconception on the halal segment, where a lot of businesses or consumer think halal is only for the food sector, but actually halal section covers a lot of non-food sector as well, including transportation and whatnot. So if you participate in the halal industries, we will actually work with you to apply for the halal certification, and we are partnering JAKIM for this section. So please do sign up for this Biz Race, and you can have people talking to you either in the Industry 4.0, digitalization, as well as the halal industries. So an AmBank is really our aim to help businesses to go beyond financing. While we disburse loans and provide products and services for you, we are trying to go beyond that by helping businesses strive and thrive during this difficult situation, because we think businesses need to move instead of adopting a wait and see attitude at this current very moment. So that are the initiatives that we have done. I will now, you also hear from my colleague, Dr. Anthony Das, as well as Encik Jamzidi Khalid in their own presentation. So I wish all of you to have a very productive session, and thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Christopher. Mr. Christopher won't be able to stay for the Q&A session. However, if you have any questions regarding financing, you may speak to your relationship manager or email businessbanking@ambankgroup.com. That's businessbanking@ambankgroup.com.